We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat, because we touching on facts, and plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball, cause no matter how far the stars we see y'all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. Check the box score, a top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes, putting on the clinic. The cat lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our tempos like soldiers and train the planes and Range Rover. I'm getting up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. Say Tokyo, but you know we can drift, cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on a game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit, and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk, and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit, and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. Yo, salute everybody. What's good? What's good? We are in the building. It's the recap, Knicks Real Talk. Divine Shop Power to be here in a minute, man. We just really get ready to go over this thing and get it popping and talk about this thing from last night, man. So I'm salute everybody in the building. Like I said, Shop Power to be here in a minute. Let me get the brother in the building and we'll talk about it, man. But what a game last night, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks did what they had to do. Prevailed. Came out there and got a win last night, man. Really needed it. Good job overall, and they responded, man. They responded in the way we thought they would. Tough game. Them guys played a good game last night as well. So you know we got to be thankful. I need to pull that thing out, but that was a crazy game though. I watched that thing from beginning to end, man, and it was insane. So salute to the Knicks. Great job by the Portland Trail Blazers going hard as they went last night. What a phenomenal game, man. The Knicks got that 42nd win. They went out there and showed improvement last night. So overall, it was just a great game to see. A lot of things to talk about, man. Shop Powell being in the second, but you know it was good, man. That was a great game by the Knicks, man. We really needed that one, and like I said, we prevailed and we did what we had to do. So to the New York Knicks for getting it popping. To everybody in the chat, man. What's good, everybody? Peace to the God, Allah wise on Diop. What's good? Crim's dad, what's popping, man? Salute to the chat. To everybody, man. PA Scissor, what's good, my man? Salute. Everybody, man. We in here, man. I said gritty game. With bobblehead night down there in Portland last night. Mikael Bridges had it going last night, bobblehead night. The brother was knocking him down. That was one of the craziest sellies I've seen in a while, though. But anyway, we bring my part in the building before we get a pop. And Shop Howard was good, my man. You mic'd up, my brother.
Salute to you, Divine, as always. Salute to the family in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's get it. Divine, one quick question, man.
Yes, sir.
How you feel about that? How you feel about that game last night, man?
Man, bro, all I gotta say, it was a thriller night. It was crazy. There was Michael Jackson and shit last night. It was doing it all, ladies and gentlemen. It was Michael Jackson Thriller up in that piece. Shop Power, this shit was crazy. I was amped up, man. They boys went and played hard last night, but the way they performed was good to me, man. That defense getting better. Mitch anchoring that thing. He threw Cat and Mitch at the same time. I'm like, now we talking. Now we talking this. When he threw them two in there at the same time for a few, that's what I've been wanting to see the whole season. So I was happy about that. I was happy about the way they played overall. Anunoby, good second half. Cat in his bag from downtown. I'm rebounding. What can I say? Josh Hart doing Josh McBride, everybody. Shammer, they all had to go in. Shot Powers enough to get the victory, man. But the thriller was that Mikael Bridges bomb last night. That 3-pointer, man. That shit was nice. So like I said, that was one of the craziest shots I've seen all year because he did it in a timely fashion. And when he did it, he walked to the half court line and did the Mikael Selly. I thought that was bananas, bro. What? He went when he did it this time. He did it by himself. Nobody around, so they bum rushed him. But when you look at it from a TV angle or whatever, Man, that shit was crazy. So Suter McHale, man, he's like, listen, I'm gonna put up tonight, so I ain't got to shut up. So Shot Power, that was good to see, man. I can't even front, man. Big win. Keep the game close as you can. They had the lead. They gave it the lead. Chauncey Billups had them boys playing real hard last night, man. Salute to Chauncey
man.
And them guys, man. They go hard. My man Scoot had it going. It was like, yo, that was okay. So this going to be what it is. But our boys showed up, Shot Power. That's all I really can say.
Yeah, that was I really was up all night watching that game because that was a good nail biter. It was back and forth. They did not relinquish. I mean, the Knicks did not give. They didn't stop. And boy, oh boy, them Portland boys was over there. They was playing some ball last night, man. Them young boys over there. You remember what we used to talk about how Detroit used to be last year? Well, by next year, those guys over there, man, they gonna be a threat over there. Them guys got some great defense. They got that big man in the middle that blocks shots, rebound the basketball, and they got another 6'11" guy on the side to help them out. They are gonna be something to watch, and they all young. 22, 23, 21, they young, so they got some time to grow together, you know what I mean? And that's what we need to do, to grow together, and that'll make you a more essential team. Last night's game was a great win, man, and we always sit here and we always say this, man, we got some guys on our team that can hit big shots. And man, was that one of the biggest shots of the year. not take it away from Jalen Brunson hitting some big shots, but boy, that was a big money-making shot after 3 mishaps back to back to back. You know what I mean? And boy, to pull that win out, man, that was major right there.
Yeah, yo, Brian, thank you for the super chat, my brother. Super everybody in the chat. Darren was good. Peace to everybody. Creme to Dad, Don Dobbs, peace to the God. Hey, Shaw Power, but I think that game right there, to me, is the game that's going to catapult the Knicks to at another level. I really believe sometimes certain games in the season can make or break a season. I think that shot made the season. I really did. I think that was a huge win, huge shot power to give us a 5-game lead on Milwaukee and to keep us in standing to go 2-1 without Jalen Brunson, and then gonna be going into Golden State feeling good about yourselves. You know what I mean? Not feeling on the down note, going up on a good note, and knowing that you know what. This road trip again as a challenge for us, but it became more of a challenge because we lost our superstar player in the process of a road trip. So to go on a road trip, lose Jalen Brunson, and still just keep fighting and scrapping like they did, man. That showed me a lot. That's why I said this is a high character team, a lot of high character guys. And they revealing who they are, man. I mean, Anunoby doing the damn thing. I mean, Cat doing what he's doing. Deuce McBride obviously filling that role for Jalen Brunson good, pretty well. I mean, for what he has in his bag compared to what Jalen Brunson has in his bag, shot power, but he holding down that one guard spot, man, pretty good for the Knicks, man. His defense was immaculate the other night, like 3 steals, something like 3 or 4 blocks. I don't know, some shit. He had a crazy stat line. Deuce McBride did so. And then, we can't say enough about these guys, man. They're fighters, they scrappers, they believe in what they got over there. And another one I ought to get a prop to, I think it was McHale for this here. McHale's defense on Anthony Simons that game was special. That was special. And then when they needed no matter who they top dude was in, then they throw Anunoby on them. That was crazy. I was like, they put Anunoby even on their point guards. I'm like, this is insane. So shot power. I say all that to say, man, that was a good game last night. Salute to the New York Knicks, man. They really, really did that thing, man. They knocked that thing down and won that game, man. Got us to 42-23. It just feel good. It was just a good win. The last signature win in the season, shot power. That was one of them last night.
Yeah, man. That we've been talking about it, man. Everyone's coming to play basketball now, and everybody is really, really contributing. And boy, oh boy, it just felt good. It looked good, and it was a good to be a Knicks fan, a good win to get out there and do what they did. And let it be known, man, that team is a scrappy team, man. If they could have kind of formulated a plan in the beginning of the season, Then right after the All-Star break, these guys would have been they would have been a little terror over there, man. But with that being said, glad that we got the win, man. Glad that we got big games for our big stars. You know what I mean? Glad everybody. I mean, who didn't who? I mean, we'll get to the breakdown of the scores and all that stuff. Because I can't really remember, but I know we had at least 4 plays that was in double. You know what I mean? Points scored, and I'm being nice by just saying 4, and the defense started looking good. I can't wait till we get to the breakdown of the defense, because the defense has to jump up from what it did last night. I mean, especially if they adequate the time before before the overtime, the score was low. You know what I mean? It was a pretty gritty game. So let's see what happens, man. Like I said, man, it was a good win. I'm glad to see the win, pull off a win. 2 games without Jalen Brunson. They're starting to get it together, and they're playing with fire, and I'm enjoying every minute of
it. Yeah, real talk, man. That was definitely a gritty win. And like I said, that was a win that I thought they earned that one. And I mean, they played good. And a lot of faders, man. But like I said, it's the gritty, to stay competitive, and knowing that with these cats, they really got us. And I think the Knicks kind of knew that. They just knew that. They just got to find a way to start clicking, because they defense was like, well, we good. We got y'all in the game. We ain't worried about that. We just got to wait for our offense to come around. Then the offense came around. I thought that made it competitive, but them cats kept scrapping and clawing and fighting and punching and all that. So you got to give them their flowers for what they did. But overall, I thought it was just an all-out gutsy game for the Knicks, man. The defense, other than that third or fourth quarter, which they slacked a little bit, because that's when they scored 31 and 29. But for the most part, the first half, they only scored 21, 25 each quarter. And I think, once the Knicks can always stay around that 105, like we always talk about, 100, 104, and they'd be pretty good, 25 a quarter, I meant to say. And so if you break all that down, that's where they was at. Other than the overtime, that's the reason why. But I think they were just down that yesterday. Matter of fact, you take away their overtime numbers, they would have been at 105, 106 rather. So that's what we want to see from our Knicks. Keep them under 110. Usually when the offense is clicking the way it's clicking, and I think they pulled out. So gutsy went for them to do what they did. But like I said, that was the Mikal Bridges night, man. That was bobblehead night in Portland. It was going down, and this kid was in his bag from every mid-range, midi, 3-point shot, fast break, whatever. He was like, oh, and we
get into the free throw line,
right? And we expected it, ladies and gentlemen, because we was like, listen. And I know I said about three screens to go. I was like, now that Jalen Brunson down, Mikal going to be able to get more opportunities, more touches. You know what I mean? Because Deuce McBride not going to get the amount of touches that Jalen Brunson getting. So it's definitely upon our other guys to go in there and do what they did. Anunoby, Cat, and them getting more shots, more rhythm to what they get to go, because they get more shots. And every one of them stepped up last night, man. All 4 or 5 of them easy. But 4 of our starters was in double-double. Josh Hart 11. I think Anunoby 20, 23 or something like Cat 21, him 33. I think Deuce was damn near close, if I'm not mistaken. So they just did what they had to do to eke out the victory, man. Salute to the chat, man. What's good? Johnny D was good. Johnny Davis was popping. Jay Chosen was good, man. Salute to everybody. Big Taz, my man. What's popping? Good to see you, Big Taz. Crim's dad, thank you for the super chat. And everybody in the building, man. Real talk, man. That was a gritty, gutty win last night. But like I said, it's games in the season that takes you to another step, man. I think that was the game last night, ladies and gentlemen. That was some playoff type shit right there. They was going haymaker for haymaker 40-something lead changes. They was like just boom, So, but our guy got it. They got a bag though. Knicks got a bag. And that's without Jalen Brunson. And to see them boys do that last night, it shot power. Did you see the celebration, though? You see the unity on that team? That shit is insane. I'm like, they was mugging my man. I'm like, but that was love, though, because that was awesome, man. I watched that thing about 1,000 times just to repeat with Mike Breen with the double bang. I'm like, I'm on this shit all day long this morning. I'm like, man, let me look at this thing again, because you're feeling it was good. So salute to the Knicks, man. Salute to Mikal Bridges, just being who you are and showing the reason why we wanted you over here. And that's why, you know what I mean? Hopefully he could keep going with that. Him and Anunoby keep doing what they're doing, and then Jalen Brunson get back, all four of them doing what Mitch doing. It's gonna be fun, man. Playoff time when they get around, man. These boys gonna be on something like this here. And like I said, but to eke that win out was a good big time shot out. Like I said, going into Golden State tomorrow, Saturday, excuse me. That what a way to go in there with a good uplifted spirit about your team, because they really know they should have won the game from the stat standpoint, you know, better defense, better offense, everything, without Jalen Brunson, but they still found a way to win it. I always say it don't matter how you win the game, as long as you win the game. And they won that shot power. So that was a great job last night.
Yeah, that was no doubt about that, man. Man, we talked about it too, about the first game after they didn't have Jalen Brunson. It was going to be rough, but they're figuring it out. And guys are really stepping it up right now. So it was a good way to accomplish this win, man. And I'm just happy to see the guys, Deuce playing good basketball, Shamuth playing good basketball, Payne playing good basketball. You know what I mean? Those guys are the guys that we've been hollering about all year, and they came in and they really stepped their game up. You know what I mean? Because they need to. And I mean, and I just like the way, and I like the way they're running new slots and new moves. And one of the plays going down after a timeout, Mikal hit a big shot, and he looked over at Tom Thibodeau and pointed his finger at him like, all right, yeah, that was a good play, Tom. Yeah. So anyway, I ain't even gonna go into the Tom Thibodeau thing. I'm just happy that Tom Thibodeau was there to get us over the hump, you know what I mean? Because if you could see Tom Thibodeau's face after those two back-to-back mistakes by Josh Hart, you know, Tom Thibodeau's face was like, oh. He was like, oh, his face was just like, oh, but they came back, they formulated a plan, and they got the win off a Tom Thibodeau play. Tom Thibodeau made that play. Let this be known. Tom Thibodeau called that play. You go over this screen, you get the ball to him, you set the screen, let him come over the thing, you shoot it at the top. Bam. And it happened.
He been good at that a lot this year, especially with Jalen Brunson coming out of timeout with a play. He does. That's what he do real well. He which makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. When it's always good to call timeout and set up a play, because if you don't set up a play, everybody gonna be playing kind of just
willy nilly.
Yeah, freestyle, freelancing. But you know, even though they got a system, but they still be kind of freestyling it. But you know, overall, man, on good play. Good. How would I say, concentration by Mikal to have 7 foot clinging coming at you, and know he seen him coming at him from his right, and stay focused and did not break away from the rhythm of his shot, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy to me to see that big 7 foot dude coming at him. But Mikal said, "I'm up here. I got my form. I'm good with it. The shot looked good." He let it go, and that shit was money. Now I was like, okay. You know, it was crazy. Then for me to see Bream with the sound and Tom Thibodeau, that's all that would have happened. Man, it was good. It was good. Salute to the Knicks, man. Salute to Mikal Bridges. He like, yeah, take them 5 picks right there and pick that. So let's get it, man. But yeah, salute to everybody, man. I'm still excited about that game, because I just know it just took us up another notch to where we got to go, ladies and gentlemen. 42-23, 19 games, over 500. Sitting right there in the third spot, looking like we about to lock that up. That's why that win was big to me. I think that's going to be a momentum swing. And Shot Power, we got 2 of them games back. We got to go ahead and go. Matter of fact, we go ahead and go to state and get that joint Saturday. There's going to be coming off that road trip, and I'll wind up still coming off 3-2, losing Jalen Brunson. Let Ted get us the 50-something win and see who I got for coach of the year. But salute to everybody, man. Shop hours. It was fun, man. Kudos to everybody. It was a lot of kudos to everybody, man. The main thing for me was the grit. They stayed aggressive, man, and that defense stayed intact. Like I said, when he threw Mitch and Cat in there, I'm like, yes, sir. And then when I see Mitch and Anunoby, Mikal, and Deuce, I'm like, ain't nobody fucking with that. And they shouldn't. That's when we started going up by 8 and 10 when he had that lineup in there. You know, I was like, okay, this defense is pretty good to go right now. So Let's see how it goes. But they've been playing well lately. Shot Powell, got to give them their flowers too.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Team basketball, man. We talk about it all the time on this channel, man. Team basketball is for real. You start hitting those key points at the end of the show, and you win. And in order to get that way, you have to play team defense. Everybody rebounded the basketball last night. Even though I think the Knicks ended up losing the rebounder last night. But Anunoby and Mikal and all these guys that we ain't used to seeing them getting 2 or 3 rebounds, they're getting 3, 4, 5 rebounds now, easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Deuce always stayed grabbing rebound. Everybody was just doing Josh Hart doing his thing. You know, almost a triple-double game yesterday. Chris passes and just on and on and on to give them the attributes that they need to hear. If they listening, we give you those attributes because you guys really played basketball last night. And to go in to lose the lead off a 3-point shot off of a foul, and after getting the ball from a miscue from off the baseline, I haven't seen that call ever in my life. Now maybe I have, but you know, after those 2 things, man, and to come back down with 3 seconds on the clock and finish it off, big time shot makers we got on this team, and we're really never out of a game if we're close. With Cat on the court, with Jalen Brunson on the court, with Mikal on the court, with OG on the court, with Deuce on the court. These guys know how to hit big shots when they need to. They may be 0 for 10, you know what I mean, in the first 3 quarters or going first 3 quarters and a half. But when it comes down to crunch time, they could be 0 for 10 and just hit 2 big ones, and that propelled the team to win the game. And I'm happy to see that. You know what I mean? I can't even stop cheeking up because I've been doing the same thing, watching the recaps and watching the thing. And I was walking around my house 1 o'clock in the morning, like I'm
right.
You know what I mean? I'm 57 years old. I'm walking around doing some 22 there. I'm walking around, Jalen. I'm bobbleheading it up and stuff. So it was good, man. And it was a definitely when they hit that big shot, I was screaming and yelling. So I know all my neighbors around here was like, yeah, he watched the Knicks game.
Yeah, we're talking. Listen, you never too old to have fun, my brother. Word is born for real.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'll be 90. I would have been like 100 years old, still doing the celly. I don't give a fuck. It's what it is. That's the feeling we had last night, man. Because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it was something about that win that just was important because I think it's a momentum change. I really do. I think this is the win, in my opinion. You know, from listening, watching sports, you know, so many years and 6 key moments in the season that really, how do I say, make your team feel even better than who they are. And I thought that was last night that this team, with that win, just like kind of catapulted them guys up into another level. Now I think they're really going to be going at it because they seem like, you know, we always say we could win a close game and we didn't have to rely on the captain. See, that's to me is big time because think about it. Now Jalen Brunson going to feel comfortable. He probably already do. We probably don't, but he do. He going to feel, I'm not worried about who could take a shot in the lab. Remember that game when we won that game when he got that, broke the middle down, got the Anunoby in the corner. Anunoby knocks it down. See, he got dudes around him like that. Now, I know that's going to bode well for us in the playoffs. When it get tight in the playoffs and the scores be like 1 or 2 possession games, 3, 4 possession games, we got a bunch of cats on this side of the ball who could knock down some shots. You know, we didn't have that for the last 2 or 3 or 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time this is the first time I can remember in the Knicks season, counting back the last 3 or 4 years, that they legitimately got a guy at every position out there, other than Josh Hart. Maybe not the scoring mentality, but he's not a scorer, but he can get you a bucket. But all these dudes can knock this shit down, bro. At any given time. Like I said, the Cat close to 40 from downtown, Brunson close to 40, Anunoby getting close to 40, Mikal Danny getting close to 40, Josh Hart when he on, you know, he could make them. So that to me, that's gonna bode well in the playoffs, man, with Jalen Brunson there. Now you got 5 dudes in your lineup that can just, you know, at the end of a game, won't be scared to take the shot. Right. Won't be scared to take the shot. You know what I mean? And that's what's really important. But it's not so much the shot that you take. It's, first of all, you're not scared to take it. You know what I mean? That you give me the ball, I don't give it 1 second left. I'm going to launch this, but I'm going to feel good about it. So salute to the Knicks. Cat got it in him. McHale got it in him. Brunson got it in him. Man, but overall, what I was impressed with, ladies and gentlemen, was the resurgence of the defense with Mitchell Robinson back. We kind of knew it was coming, but Mitchell Robinson got this defense playing at a really good level. I mean, the energy from that team on the defense side of the ball is what we've been wanting to see. And since the All-Star break, it's kind of been that way. They just got to keep that going, man. Because like I said, even now when you don't shoot real great, your defense will always keep you in the basketball game. They will always keep you in there and give you an opportunity. And I think what our defense did that last night. It gave us an opportunity when maybe in certain spurts we didn't hit it when we needed at that time. But our defense went down court, got to stop. We had a turnover, a missed shot. The defense went down the court and had to stop. I mean, that's what we're looking for in shot fouls in the playoffs. But anyway, let's get into these. Let's look into the stats from last night, man. I thought there was some good numbers out there last night. I think they played pretty well from a box score perspective. So let's see how it goes. Let's get into this thing, man. And we talk about it. Bear with me for a minute. But yeah, man, I was definitely super excited about what I seen last night. So we on to the next one, man. And I think we go in there and get this thing. I'm excited about this game against Shot Powers, against the Warriors, man. I think we really got to go in there and try to take that one. I think we need to go in there and take that one. And I think we can go in there and take that one. It's going to be hard without Jalen Brunson, but I like the way this team playing. And I do think if they bring their energy, we talk about that Saturday, but I think they got enough talent to beat the Warriors. Let me put it like that. I think they got enough talent on that roster to get Warriors to run for their money. I'm waiting to see this thing get down. So, but anyway, man, I thought the stats line was good last night from a Knicks perspective. I thought they really went out there and put some good numbers up. Put some good numbers up, and I think it showed improved last night, ladies and gentlemen. So I think if they continue doing what they're doing, it'd be a different story. If this thing get clicking all of a sudden from here to the playoff Shot Powers, that all they got to do is just stay focused, and I think they'd be okay.
Yeah, these last couple of games is really just let's let this sink in too, man. Before we get to the stats, the Knicks don't have 4 or 5 consecutive game. 4 or 5 3 or more losses this year. You know what I mean? We have 2. We had the stretch with OKC, and then with Boston, and we lost those 3, and then we just had this 3 that we just lost again. That's it. Every other game been 2 or less, and usually we bounce back after the games we lose. So let that be sink in. I'm sorry, Divine.
No, you're good. You're good. Real quick. Here we go, ladies. 114, 113 overtime for 5 quarters. Stat line, ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks shot free throws 70%. They imagine they would have shot a little more than that, could have been a different, but they didn't shoot well over there. They only shot 64%, 16 for 25. 2-point area, 51, good job. We shot over 50% in the 2-point area, 32 for 63. They was 48%, good job on the defense again, 23 for 48. Downtown, Lesson D, ladies and gentlemen, 39%, 12 for 31. Big Cat had a hook, and McHale hit some, Anunoby hit some, McBride hit some, Shamit hit 1 or 2, Cam hit 1. I didn't think they was gonna be able to do what they did the other night, but damn, they shot 39%, man. That's what you want right there, man. Get over that 37, we good to go. They shot 40% from downtown, 17 for 42. They had it going down there, but field goal area, we shot 47%. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, the New York Knicks hold somebody around under 45. They shot 44%. The defense is turning the corner, ladies and gentlemen. And we got out-rebounded, and we still found a way to pull that thing out. That's why I think that victory is so important. We didn't rebound well like we normally do, but we found a way to stay in the game with our defense, because they only shot 44% from the overall. And I think that was a good job by the Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, the rebounds, like I said, 36. They had 52 shot power. They was on the boards on us last night. That boy cleaning a big body down there. You know what I mean? He can eat up some boards down there. So he was rebounded down there last night. Their team did it collectively as well, and all the guys. So, but good numbers on the assist joint. 27 assists. They had 20. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 15 turnovers. We got to kind of get that down a little bit. But things happen. It's all you got to give them credit. That's a good defense team. They were playing some defense last night. 12 steals, though. McBride had like 4 of them by herself. Ananobi had a couple. They was in their defense bag now, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for this team. 7 block shots, 21 fouls, max points in a row, 8. They was 9. I like the time of possession. That's what I like. We spent more time in the lead than behind, so we didn't play no catch-up ball most for the most part. That was some good numbers there for the team overall, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm happy with the box score other than the 15 turnovers. We got to be a little bit more careful with the basketball when we out there. But anyway, we'll take that. Ladies and gentlemen, individual play. This was something to talk about right here. Mikal Bridges, 33, 4-4. Ananobi, 23, 7-3. He rebounded the ball pretty well these last 4 or 5 games. Too. Ananobi, cat to have a good rebound number. He had 21-7. Josh Hart, 11-11. 11-11 for Deuce Brod. All 5 starters was at double figures, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what you want to see. Our team is pretty much built like that. Cameron Payne, 6 points, 1 assist. Landry Shaman, 6 points. I think they're doing well. And my man Mitchell Robinson, boy, he's getting closer and closer, my man. Real talk. 3 points, 4 rebounds. I had an assist there, but that's not what you look at. You don't look at the stuff on the stats line. You look at the impact on the game and the stuff that will go on the stat sheet of Mitchell Robinson. That tells you why our defense is doing it. Predator, 2 rebounds. But that was pretty much it for the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. For them guys over there, they had some good performance out there. But I thought the key to me was the job that McCallum did on Anthony Simon. Danny Avila had it going last night, 21-15, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon Sharp going to be a good player if he can stay healthy, 21-9. Tamari Camara, 14-3, fouled out on the last play of the game. Anthony Simons, good job on Mikal on him. Good job on Cat and them from at least not clean getting points, but he got 12 rebounds. And everybody else pretty much didn't matter. Murray had 3 points. But overall, I thought that was a good performance by the Knicks to not have your A game totally, but have enough to win the game. And I salute to Mikal hitting a big shot, and also salute to the defense for keeping us in these games like this, man. And that's pretty much what the Tom Thibodeau team is. Stay, play the defense, stay in the game, and hope and let your offense find a way to get you over the hump. I think they did that. Shot Powell was a great performance for the stat line overall. Other than the rebounding numbers, I'm not mad at the stat line.
Yeah, I seen that guy Klingen was really playing some basketball. Offensive rebounds, tapping it out, defensive rebounds. But yeah, we did what we needed to do. You know what I mean? We didn't fall short to them in rebounding, but I mean we fell short to them in rebounding, but not by much. Not by like they had 74 and we had 23 or something like that. So, I'm happy the way they played, you know what I mean? And they're playing team basketball. That's all I can say.
Yeah, real talk. One thing I feel good about, and what makes me always feel giddy, because this is exactly what I expected. That's why I feel good about this shop out, because this team is exactly what I expected them to be. They're doing exactly what I expected them to do. I know this team is good enough to go to the finals. When they get there, that remains to be seen. This team is talented. Nobody can convince me not. Before we even stepped on the court in the preseason, this is a talented roster. I don't care if games go different every game. Some games you're not going to have it all. Some games you're going to have it all. And when you the games that you don't have it all, you got to rely on your will and your determination and your skill set and your will to carry you through games. Well, that's what that was to me last night. Though you wasn't on your best, your will carried through that. You kept it enough where you got somebody who can hit a big shot, man. And whether that's him or Jalen Brunson or Anunoby or Carl Anthony Towns, it don't matter. It don't matter if it's Towns, it don't matter if it's Brunson, it don't matter if it's Anunoby, it don't matter if it's Mikal. We got 4 dudes that don't even matter. That's why like I said, in that game when Brunson broke down, I forgot who it was, got that ball to Anunoby in the corner, bang. He see Cat there, he get it to a bang, man. This team is good, man. And then, like I said, that wasn't going to catapult these guys. I really believe that. So great job overall. I'm not mad at the numbers last night. They went in there and did what they had to do. Salute to New York Knicks on that level. And the good thing about it for me is that they still remain relevant, where they at the standards, man. So I mean, that's big time too, to win the game and also stay where you need to be. And I think that's just impressive to me because right now, ladies and gentlemen, 42-19 shot powers. I'll open up the chat in a minute, but for me right there, that's the number that tells me is right there, Shot Powers. We still right there, 42-23, 4 games behind Boston. But what I mean, what I'm happy about, Shot Powers, look where we at compared. Like we right by Boston, regardless if we catch them or not. The season that we had,
we in the elite range. I don't know why everybody's sleeping on that.
Through all the valleys, you right, Shot Powers. They in the elite range. Facts. Yeah, man. That to me, that's what that really got me right there. Is what I'm looking at right there. Them cats after all the injuries, all the getting to know each other. I'm figuring out how they play together. Figuring, all that, and they grind it. It's still 42-19, 42-23. I mean, to me, enough can't be said about this team. Like I said, they got a bunch of guys. They ain't laying down. Like you said, the most we lost was 3 in a row. Understandable. But when they get down, they know how to get back up. You know what I mean? And that you got to have heart and will and determination and desire, all that to do that. And I think these cats got it down in New York, man. So I'm happy about where we at, man. Because like I said, I think a lot of why I said something earlier. We pretty much clinched the 6th seed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So right now, we already in the playoffs. You know what I mean? We already in the playoffs. We got 23 and the person in the 7th seed.
Yeah, we are we definitely. I think we clinched it. Oh, I'm sorry, Divine. You had broke up. My bad.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, we clinched that seed. Like I think a lot of wide put it in there earlier. So that's what it's about, man. It's about right there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, 42-23. You still got 17 games to go. 17 games. If you got 17 games, even if you go 10-7, you're 52 wins. Think about that. Am I right? 17 games? Yep. It'd be 65 games. Yep. 17 games. Even if the Knicks go 10-7, they're 52 games. That means they end up 52-30. But I think the Knicks might get what they got to get. What I think they're gonna get through all his ups and downs, ladies and gentlemen.
I definitely don't see the Bucks into 50 wins this year. I mean, they would have to win 14 out of the next 17 games that they have. I don't see that happening, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And neither the Pacers, neither I don't even see none of these 3 catching the Knicks. Actually, I don't think they're going to catch the Knicks. Because the Knicks would have to lose 5 games in a loss column. I said what? Out of 17 games, if you go 10-7. But you got to remember, they're going to lose games too. So I think the 3rd seed is over to me. I think the 3rd seed is over because with a 5-game lead on all 3 or 5 or 6 game in a loss column.
Yeah, I think it's 47 wins would clinch us 3rd seed. Yeah. I think it was around 47 wins.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. So, anyways, I think I still have to say that good job for the Knicks, man, through all the peaks and valleys this season, and all the getting to go through all the nuances, man. They wind up staying where they at. They keep competing every night. And I just think it's a beautiful thing when you got a team who scrap like the Knicks. You know what I mean? Because that's what we used to. That was a scrappy game last night. That was scrappy 90s scrappy basketball without the punching and kicking and all that. You know what I mean? But the grittiness though, because like I said, the offense to me, Shot Powers, when Cat hit them 2 threes, I mean, to me that was like, you see how Cat walked out. I mean, these cats is in their bag. People talking about don't have fun. Soon as Cat hit that second 3, I'm like, yo, they on something. So let's get it, man. I'm salute to the Knicks, man. Playing hard, Shot Powell, and definitely trying to bring this thing closer to the playoff where we want to see him go.
Yeah, he even gave one of those threes. He gave Jalen the salute. He did the salute to Jalen too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I mean, we they didn't have better shooting in crunch time this game and big shots, especially from the 3-point land where we needed it. And it's just good to see them back on track. You know what I mean? It's just good to see them back on track because they derailed a little bit. You know what I mean? They derailed a little bit, but they back on track now and they rolling. You know what I mean? And I think coming up on Saturday we should be rolling right up over Golden State. I think we should just run right all over them and get run right through them. We owe them, and that's going to be a big revenge game for that game on Saturday when we play them.
Yeah. You know, what's impressive to me is that I think, ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to make sure we get a Portland Trailblazers. They just do, though. Because that team, without DeAndre Ayton, without Robert Williams, without man, they missed a couple of good dudes down there, and them boys still play hard. You know, and give them credit. Chauncey Billups got a guy at every position that's growing down there. I mean, they've been through their little 4-year how would I say, baby steps. But I think they're gonna be something to deal with pretty soon, man. And you know, and if you look at last night, having a guy like Klingen down there, you know, that's why Cat couldn't get a total big bag last night. But Klingen, he's like Walker Kessler down there, and he demands that paint, man. His body alone, 7 foot something. So it's certain nights, you know, God got guys at that position that's going to make it hard. But you know that. But see what Cat did when the Cat had to take him outside. Cat hit him with the hook shot, and then you look at Anunoby, what he had to deal with too as well. I mean, Shannon Sharp was doing it. You know, all these guys, so you could give them credit. But Mikal Bridges, to me, player of the game. Not only on the offensive side of the ball, not only big shot, but the job he did on Anthony Simons can't go unnoticed, ladies and gentlemen. He did a hell of a job on my man Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons can get buckets. I mean, literally can get buckets. So great job overall by our defense, man. We creeping up there in that defense rating. Like I said, Mitch get a little bit more minute per game. He threw him in there with Cat last night. You know, I was giddy when that happened. When they threw him and Cat in there, and that's when our defense was okay. Now Cat had no pressure. And he was playing. The last couple of games, even Cat been playing pretty good defense, not getting the silly fouls. And really, he had a good defense possession down there like 2 times, man. I was happy to see that. But the team mindset looked like it's there, though. So let's hope they can keep the defense rolling. I think we only going to go forward our defense. Our defense takes us, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Choden, what's good, my man? Salute. But we'll see how it goes. But that defense is special, though. What's up, Jay?
What it do, Jay?
Chilling, brothers. How we doing tonight?
We good, my man. We on Michael Jackson Thriller shit. You know, we feeling real good about that joint, man.
Okay.
Thriller night last night.
Moonwalking over there. I see my man Shy wearing a stringless shirt tonight. I'm feeling that.
Big fat.
with the eye protection. I'm digging that. Look, you know, if for me, and you know, sometimes you know when you know the way Mikal was playing. The moment he put up the ball, I knew the ball was going in.
I did too.
I just knew the ball was going in. Now I'm not saying that the game was pretty. I'm not saying that we couldn't improve in many facets of the game, right? Or that they should have even been that close to us, right? You got to look objectively to each thing in the game. Objectively, you got to give people flowers that do, and you also got to be honest about certain things. Mikal, that play, you know, for me, the way it was designed, that Tibbs drew up. That it was like almost a football move, almost like a handoff to the side that left him completely wide open. I think the big man you're talking about couldn't get over in time, and that pick that was set by Hart coming in so he could be open. That's how you set that pick. So when that was up, I knew it. I just felt it. And you saw, like, to me, that the way they celebrated was a playoff. Like they really
for real.
I felt like I was in the playoffs. I was doing that
for real.
I was doing this to the TV and the wall and all the things I could possibly do. You know, I really, you know, that some takeaways, you know, realistic takeaways. Got to hit those free throws. You know what I'm saying? Those are important things. And just like you got to hit the like, and you got to hit the subscribe. You got to hit those free throws. They're important. And so sometimes, you know, we hit the 70, they hit the 60, something like that. That's a blessing because they hit a couple. They hit just 2 more. It doesn't matter. But think about this as well. 3 seconds, you throw up the three, you win by 1. What do you really need right there in that moment? You just need to tie the game, right? They weren't going for that. They weren't going for that. They felt so good about the play and so good about how hot the hand was. They set up the perfect play for it. I thought it was a beautiful play, and I really love to see the dancing and the camaraderie and the love that they were just showing each other. It was like, I don't know if you noticed it, like the first one off the bench was like Coley jumped on his back and Towns and Hart were just dapping each other up and doing all these things, and it was dope to see, man. It doesn't matter what teams or where they are in the standings. Number one, they got a great bunch of athletes on that young team. Number two, we're down a captain. Number three, when you go and play West Coast, you got to adjust to a time that we adjusted to, and we're probably there now. And I'm not making an excuse. I just think, look, a win is a win. You win by 1 point. You win by 304 points. You won. A win is a win.
That's all that matters.
Scrappy win, team win. I really like to see them hit them free throws. I'm not joking about that. That's something I really want to see them working on. But team win, 2 blocks from the big boy, and another one from OG. It's like every night he seems to be doing one. Like, yo, it's just it's great to see our squad that's not even fully fully with the captain out right now, just doing what they're doing, staying afloat, staying there just long enough to either beat the crap out of them or win by 1. What's the difference in the box score? It's a W.
Yeah, real talk.
So,
yeah.
And I'm happy. You gotta be happy, man. That their coach who used to PG for us, man, knows a lot of basketball. Yeah. So, we played an athletic team. It showed, and we outlasted them. And one hell of a play they drew up, and one hell of a shot. And then that celebration really did something for me. It really did something for me. I did the same thing as you. I watched it this morning. I watched it again this afternoon. I watched it about 4 times last night. I watched it from the other version. There was the Blazers people, right? And he was like, 3 seconds, it's it. He put it to him, it's in. And the way he sounded, right? Yo, I kept it. I'm gonna send it to you. The way he sounded, he was like this. It's up and it's in.
Nah, he told Mikhail, Treat don't kill my vibe. Treat don't kill my vibe. He killed the vibe on that one quickly. But here I say all this to say, man, that's why we always say, ladies and gentlemen, when you don't bring your A game, you do what you got to do to win. Because remember, and even though they didn't rebound well and shoot the free throw well, but remember that's not a noun, because Knicks is one of the better shoot free throw teams in the NBA actually. On the high echelon, probably not the best, one of the best shooting free throw percentage teams in the NBA. But on some nights you just don't, you don't have them. You know what I mean? But what made me feel good about that win was because they didn't have a good free throw shooting percentage game, because they didn't have a good rebound number game. They had enough of everything else. You take away the rebounding, you take away the rebounding, you take away the turnovers, a little bit 3 or 4 more than we normally do, or 2 or 3, something like that. But you also take away that the amount of rebound we didn't get, and to still be able to come out and win the way you win. And that's why we always say your defense got to always be there, because your defense there, you always got a chance to win a basketball game. And for real, that defense last night kept them guys in the game. Like I was saying earlier, they'll go down, Knicks will go around there and say they do a turnover or miss a shot. Knicks came right back down court and stopped them from getting make them commit a turnover or miss the shot. So I thought our defense kept it there because we missed one, they missed one. And I salute to that Knicks defense for keeping us in that game the way they did. Even when we went up 8 and they kept coming back a little bit, our defense said, "You're not getting too far. You know, you got back at it, but you either ain't going ahead or you ain't going." We had time of possession pretty much the whole game in a sense because I thought our defense kept us in there, man. Even though our offense wasn't clicking at the first half, I think they turned it up in the second half. They came out in the second half, started knocking down some shots. Then the 3 ball started going, and then they started really getting in there, man. They kept them in the penalty for a couple. That's why every quarter, damn near, they had them in the penalty early. They had them in there early, so that was good as well. So it was a lot of things that contribute to the win, but nothing bigger than that. Bigger than that shot because Josh Hart made bonehead plays a couple of times. You know, the turnovers was there, but but it's not. It's not how you start; it's how you finish, and they finished it well. Mikal Bridges, when he let that shot go, that release was there. His wrist was cocked.
Sorry.
Yeah, he was ready, man. And I seen that big boy flying by him. I'm like, you about a second too late, whatever. A tenth of a second.
He knew it. If you saw his face, he had that oh shit face. Oh shit. You know.
You should see the guy on their bench. One of the guys when it went down to one of the young boys on their bench with the afro, he was like, he just turned like, oh, that shit was cold.
Word. He tried to hide from the camera.
Right. Oh, and then I'm gonna tell you to top all that off. It don't get no better than that. It's a regular season, but you could tell they ramping up for the playoffs. I'm gonna tell you what the best thing about that shit though to me. You get Mike Breen with a double bang in the game winner. It don't get no better than that, cuz you know me hear Breen say bang when somebody hit a good 3, but he threw out a double bang with a game winner. I mean, that shit was insane. So I'm looking at the shot go down. I'm looking at Breen say, well, hear Breen say bang, bang, and then my man walk about 20 feet or 10 feet. And then he just started hitting him with the celly. And Josh Hart bum rushed a little bit too early because he was about to get into the other mode. But Josh Hart hit him and hugged him too fast. That was good, man. It was some fun. It was a fun ending to a basketball game. And I felt like a kid in the candy store when that shit went down, man.
Not even playoff fail.
Who did everybody else in Portland? Even Portland fans had to admit that shit was gangster shot powers. I know they was like, oh, shit. Portland? Crazy.
Sorry about that. Sorry, I just need... Portland sounded louder than the Barclays did when we played versus Barclays versus the Nets. They felt like, and I mean, I don't know if y'all know, Portland is the entire side of the country, entire side, all the way on the entire side, and that sounded like mini garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was in there shot power, bad shot, but overall though. That was for me shot power. That to me, that's a game that, like I said, is certain games you play in the season that takes you to another level. I think that's going to be that game. I think that's going to be the game that really solidified the next season.
I see it coming, man. I think the last game was a good game, and this one was even better. I mean, it was more that cardiac Knicks type of basketball. And if you can get Mike Breen to hit you with a double bang, it has to be special. I mean, it has to be special. And I mean, he just don't throw them out willy-nilly. You know what I mean? It has to be special. And that was a special shot last night. And like you said, the guys on the bench, when you see them on the side, they always like, oh. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? And it was just a really good win, man. And I want to give a big shout out to the commentators last night, man. I really think this guy, we won't, oh man, I got his name that quick. What in the hell, Shaw?
With Green last night?
No, who was commentating with Green last night? From the Knicks.
Oh,
used to be an old Knicks.
What Jamal was it? No, it wasn't
Jamal Crawford?
Yeah, Crawford.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did the brain fart right there. Anyway, he will not be back commentating no more this year. But he was a hell of a commentator for that game right there. He was really with it. He was really finessed it. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember they said every time him and Breen commentate together, they're 7-0. So let's see if we can bring him up a little bit more next year, so he can get like 35 games at home or something like that.
Hey, Allah, that's real talk. It was a thrilling victory to Aggie defeat my brother on ABC Wild World of Sports, man. Real talk. That's the OG in us.
Agony of defeat.
Cause it was, man. Cause when he hit that shot, I looked at that bitch and my man turned their head. I was like, okay, but it was just beautiful. It was good, man. For a regular season game, that was a 15-round boxing match. I mean, that was like you throw a blow, I throw a blow. 47 lead changes. They was like, you knock down one, I'm gonna come down. I gotta score. It just was going like that. A mano, iron sharpen iron. That you could use all them equations. That's what was in that game last night because they was going at each other. You know what I mean? Danny Villa hit some big shots for them. Scoot Henderson got in his bag. I'm like, y'all can't stop this joker. Scoot Henderson started doing the damn thing though. I was like, yo,
sure did.
Yeah, man. I like Scoot. You know,
that guy Denny too is nice. Denny
was knocking down. Like I said, but give McKell credit for the job he did on Andy Simons though. Normally he's the one that cooking us every time we play the Portland Trail Blazers. But overall, they got a good young team there, man. I'm happy about them. But we got a good team, good win, good feeling. And why was important to win that game last night? Because right now, like I said, without LeBron, third quarter, the Bucks 71, Lakers 63. Hope that go the Lakers' way. But tomorrow, some other big games, man. So we got 76ers and Pacers, Heat and Celtics, and Miami. Grizzlies and Cavaliers, we ain't worried about them. They pretty much gone. But you got a lot of good important games tomorrow, but the big ones is Saturday. I'm looking forward to us and the Warriors, but also the Bucks and the Pacers, ladies and gentlemen. Nick, I think it's over already for the third seed. I don't think they're going to catch us. But if Knicks win that game, if Knicks beat the Warriors Saturday, it is a wrap for me. Third seed locked up. I ain't fucking with us. Like I said, right now they can go 17 games up. They go 10-7. We got 52 wins, and I don't think we going 10-7. I think it's gonna be better than that.
The way we playing together, I don't see no reason why we, and learning from the mistakes that we made against them the previous game. I don't see a reason why. Not to mention tomorrow's my born day, and I made a call. I said, "Yo, do me a favor on Saturday. Make sure that you win this game for me for my born day, so that." I need to see you beat Jimmy Butler and his hairdo. So it's time. I really think that this particular victory was one of those scrappy 90s tough game, man. And it just, I'm still thinking about the ending. Like you're talking, I'm listening to you, but I just hear Breen and Crawford, and I see the hand and everybody jumping together, and it's a good time right now to be a Knicks fan, man.
Yeah. Big win, gutsy win. Not the best game out there, and that's what like we say. You don't win, don't you win? You can't bring your A game every night because ain't no such thing as perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody gonna bring their A game every night. But when you don't do the other little things that you do to win the game, stay competitive, stay hard, go hard. And no cats went hard, they didn't go home, and go hard or go home, they went hard, they didn't go home. So I'm impressed with the win because it's about how you win the game too. They won the game through this, through the heart, through the will, all that. They willed that shit out there, and them cats ain't choking in the playoffs. See, the Knicks ain't choking in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. That's one thing I love about this team. They don't got no chokers out there. That's why I say we're going to be dangerous in the playoffs with Jalen Brunson and Big Cat and them dudes. We don't have no chokers out there like that. They ain't scared to shoot that ball in crunch time situations, all of them. And I think that's impressive. Deuce McBride, he ain't even scared to shoot him when the game is on the line. I think when you got guys like that, you go into a situation with confidence because, we're going to have the game you seen last night. That's playoff basketball right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're going to get. Is that what you seen last night is pretty much going to be a replication of, and reason why, because in the playoffs you playing against the best. It's the best in there. Not only you playing against them, you're the best too. So it's going to be intensity like that because both teams is good. You know what I mean? And they try to do this to get to another level, another round. And that's what the thought made me think of last night. I could see that happening in the playoff. Knicks down 1 or 2. And they need to shop somebody because their defense kept in the game. I can see that in the playoff game already. I can imagine.
Back in a second.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Real talk. But we about to get out pretty soon anyway, man. We just want to get in here with the recap tonight and holler at you guys, man. Because it was a good performance. to win the game, and they moved on. They moved to 42 and 23. They sitting there. Our next game is Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. And that game is going to be against the Golden State Warriors, and that time will be, thank you, 8:30. Thank you. This 10 o'clock shit been knocking, bro, getting beat down with these West Coast games, man, for real.
I'm happy about that. I'm happy it's an earlier game. That's all I can say. But I can't wait till we get to the breakdown of that game, because that's the game that I really want. I want a revenge game. You know what I mean? We're back on a hiatus now. We're back coming back up that mountain. I mean, hills and valleys and all that stuff. And this would be a good hill to conquer. You know what I mean? And I want that game real bad. Just the way Draymond was popping all that. Anyway, I don't even want to go crazy with him, because he's a Looney Tune sometimes too. So, and he's a big hack. He hacks the hell out of everybody. Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that can't wait to that game, and we get a chance to talk about it, do a little bit of homework in the next couple of days, and get prepared to talk about it.
There you go.
No hyperbole.
No hyperbole. There you go. We ride out the storm, ladies. Knicks real talk, my man. Real talk, man. Salute to the artist. He says about his shit, so he put it out there. Real talk. But I'm gonna tell you some real talk. Coach, you see what Coach said? Just wanted to say for the Mitch haters, we are ranked second in defense since his return. I tried to tell everybody, but they want to jump. They didn't want to believe there wasn't no hype. Mitchell Robinson he changes what the team could do, ladies and gentlemen. I watched that last night. Shot Powers. Them boys were running north, east to west all last night, except for Scoop when he wasn't in the game. You know what I mean? Man, listen. It's not about the numbers, ladies and gentlemen. It's about how he controls the game. He controls the game. It ain't about how many points he put. He controls the game. Literally, he make teams play the way the Knicks want you to play. That's what's so impressive. Salute to you, Coach Shot Power. He make teams play the way the Knicks want them to play. You know what I mean? Not the way you want to play. No, this is how we want y'all to play. We're going to force y'all to do all this because this man is right there helping us do that. That shit is crazy, bro. And I know as this thing get better and better, game, cardio, understanding, Anunoby, him, and McHale is a problem. And Deuce and Pride and these guys is a problem, bro. For real on defense. And that ain't no hyperbole right there. They are a problem on the wing. You got a center who can control the paint, and you got wing defenders. I mean, this is gonna be fun, bro. So and it made it fun last night because the way it closed it out. Listen, man, we gonna get out of here, man. Coach, I wish you came a little early, but good to see you, Coach, man. I see you in the chat, man. I hope you. That means I know you live, man. I hope it's well for you, my man. Good seeing you. Ain't see you in a minute. So to my brother, Coach, man. Thank you for coming in, Coach. But yeah, real talk, man. Him and hey, Coach, you know how it go. Once him and Towns hook up like they did last night, once that become a regular thing, we'd be talking some more stuff to motherfuckers. So when that become a regular, the Twin Towers, Cat and Mitch on the regular with Anunoby, McHale, and Brunson, when they get to there, it's game over. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we got a defense, a guy playing defense, and that's our lineup with guys who can score the way they scored. Let's go, Jay Cho, to give you your last words, my man. We about to get out of here, and all that good stuff, man, and then get ready for Saturday.
Listen, man, it was an exciting game. So it doesn't matter if the thing where sometimes they go off the backboard and they say, "Oh, you ain't called backboard through a break," but it went in the damn hoop. It doesn't matter. But win is a win. A win is a win, man. And we played scrappy. We're playing good. You see the numbers you just said about when Mitch came back. The defense are looking stronger. When you have somebody in the middle who his presence alone changes the way the entire team moves. And then we're doing all this right now without even the captain driving the bus. We have a whole bunch of people on our squad that could hit a game-win shot, and it was shown last night. So for me, it was an early birthday present. I'm looking forward to the next game. That game is behind us. It's time to prepare for the next game. And like I said, getting that gym, hit those free throws, because, you know, the next game, we can't take the foot off the gas. You know, another team, NBA team, and we gotta play just as hard or harder against them. So I'm excited. I'm excited right now, man. I think the Knicks are doing. We're watching something special. Watching a special coach, watching a special team, and even the players feel it. You could tell by that celebration. So I ain't got too much to say.
Man, bro, 3 to the dub. Listen.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it. Salute to my man, Ron. What's good, my man? I know y'all gonna turn it up Saturday. Man, y'all bring the smoke up here. Y'all know still Knicks fan. Ron, they're gonna be on the joint Saturday, man. It's supposed to be live. Those will be lit because, like I said, what a way to win a basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you don't bring your A game that night on everything, but you find a way to win. And that, to me, the amazing thing about the way they found the way they win is the way they win. With everything that came with it, Shot Power, not only the shot, not only the celly, not only the green double bang, not only the Portland fan, the Knicks fan, the Portland turning it up. The whole thing just was the way to end that game was just exciting, and that felt good. It was just like, wow, this shit is crazy. I'm sitting right there. I think real quick, while we gonna get out of here, I think Crim's dad had put something in the chat at 1 o'clock. I put something right in there after. I was like bobblehead. I was at bobblehead McKay. I was at bobblehead night in Portland. Because it was on, man. So good job, Knicks. Y'all continue to keep working on y'all game, man. Saturday, man, they got a 2 days rest. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out Saturday. Knicks 2 days rest. Feeling good. Going in there on a high note, not a low note. Knowing that this team just beat us in Madison Square Garden last week. We about to be on our James Brown shit Saturday. The big payback. We need some get back. We got to get some revenge. The big payback, ladies. Do it. You know what I mean? So I'm excited, man. But Shot Pop, give me the last word, man. We're gonna get out of here, my brother. And Ron and all y'all, thank y'all for coming in, man. Real talk, man. Sorry y'all came in a little later, but appreciate y'all. But Ron, y'all turn it up Saturday, man. I'm gonna see if I might have to sneak away, drop my hammer, drop my screw gun, or whatever I'm doing that Saturday, trying to go out there and make ends meet and hit y'all guys up in the chat, man. Because I think it should be fun in the chat. Good job, Knicks. Good win. 42 and 23, 19 games over 500. Only 4 games in the loss column behind Boston. And we'll see them, but no matter what, we that close to Boston, so we elite too. Let's not get it twisted. We doing this without the burner, and we still doing this thing. Salute to the Knicks, man, all day, every day, for real. Knicks against everybody. Sharp Powers.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, man. I salute to you, Jay Chosen. Divine as always. You already know, my brother. Salute to the family in the chat. We'll be on Saturday. At least it's an early game, 8:30. So that means we'll be on like 6:45 or something like that. And let's get it.
Yep, the real talk, man. Yo, salute to everybody, man. Enjoy, be safe. Have enjoy the rest of your week, man, and all that good stuff. We being, like I said, Saturday on the pregame show, man. Knicks and Golden State Warriors out there in Golden State, man. San Francisco, rather. Excuse me. By then, y'all keep an eye on the scoreboard, ladies. Like I said, Saturday, the same day we played Milwaukee Bucks and Pacers. And before then, Pacers got a game and the Bucks got a game. Right now, that third seed is ours, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going nowhere. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till Jalen Brunson get back. Then we're going to talk about this stuff, man. Peace to everybody. Y'all have a good night, man. We'll see y'all. Shot Powers, my man, Jay Choden. Peace.
Bang, bang.
I want revenge. I
want revenge.
We about to hit you with the recap like Aaron Judge with a bat because we touching on facts. And plus we up in these hats. It's Knicks Real Talker, we cut from a different cloth. We cook a Nick broth with a different sauce. We bubble like a hot pot in the kitchen. We dripping on the surface, spitting verses with these bars and b-ball. Cause no matter how far the stars we see all like a telescope. You can tell it's dope by the way we unveil these news and notes. check the box score. A top score, knocking down shots. Plus we got a lock for 48 minutes. Putting on the clinic. The Cap Lieutenant, they entered the winner. The game is over. We trooping in our temples like soldiers and train the planes and Range Rover. Come get up and over the list. We on the BQE and we maneuvering swift. This ain't Tokyo, but you know we can drift. Cause the pokey be on the low, so you know our flow had to shift. We about to be out in a few. No doubt next time we see you to be on the game preview. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride. It's Knicks Real Talk and we a vibe. We get it poppin' every day and every night. We on that Knicks shit and you know we about to vibe. So let's ride. So let's ride.